Tourism is now providing an alternative livelihood for many inhabitants of the Delta. And encouragingly, more environmentally conscious hotels are springing up amongst the reeds. I spoke to the founder of one of the first. GB, how long have you been living here in the area?
Yeah, I started for 10 years ago, walking and travel around the area, the Dobroja country, and I get an inspiration from the peasants' houses. And I like to continue the traditions, you know. I build the houses, and the walls is the yellow clay, and of course with the roofs, the reeds roof, you know.
What I find constantly surprising is that despite the fact this is quite an inhospitable landscape at times, there is such a rich convergence of history here.
You know, the first one was the Greeks, we have the Romans, after that the Turks, and if you look there to the right side, you know, the road, you know, is the Silk Road. The Silk Road to Krakow and to Lwów, which was a very important cities.
Getting out on the water and seeing the wildlife may be one of the chief reasons for visiting the Delta, but the cultural landscape is equally compelling. Like the medieval villages of the Carpathians, the traditional way of life has endured here, unchanged for hundreds of years. I love the fact the boats are so old and well maintained. I mean, you can see that one's been patched up there.
Those boats are typical fishermen's boats, lipovans, the Russian fishermen, you know. And how you see, you know, they put two boats together, you know, when they take the nets off from the water, you know, it's like a real catamaran.
Yeah, they stabilise them.
Very stabilised.
Clearly they can't do this all year round, because looking at the amount of fish they're pulling out, if they did that every day, there wouldn't be any fish left in the lake. I mean, how long does the fishing season last?
It's a special situation with this lake. It's called a Babadag lake. The fishing season is an all year season. The guys from here have a special fish farm for the small fishes, you know.
So they're constantly restocking the lake with young fish. Yes. How often do these guys come out here?
They are coming daily, except on Sunday. They start rather early in the morning, 3:30, 4 o'clock. They already get a breakfast around 6 o'clock, you know, and around 10 o'clock they have a fisherman soup. It's been their lunchtime.
And they make that out here?
Yeah, they make it there in their boats. It's an old tradition. Bon appétit, Charlie.
Yes. Oh, that's sensational.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I know they eat this every day, 365 days a year, but I wouldn't get tired of it. It's pretty good, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, they're really strong and slim guys, you know, you can see it.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think the taste, you know, is the water lake, you know.
Well, there's so many fish in this lake, it seems that the water's probably like a natural fish stock anyway, so not so sure about the brandy, but
Not the
would
brandy.
they be having brandy at this time of the morning?
You know, they start to have a brandy very early in the morning and very late in the night time, you know.
Well, of course, they're Russian,
that is typical Russian tradition, you know, to enjoy the vodka. You know.
Another important aspect of Russian-Romanian culture is music and dancing, as Gibi and I were lucky enough to witness that evening.
Полюбил, а мне я видно, на другую полюбил, а мне я видно.